To all of the families who have welcomed me into their home in this past year, thank you. The Camerons, Cottles, Dirks, Ensleys, Lees, Matthews, Starlins, Straleys, Stollers, Von Rys, Wangers, and Widmers. Thank you so much for welcoming me in as if I were part of the family. I appreciate it more than you realize.
Shout out to the Alexander FFA chapter. You all may have been one of my first chapter visits, however, it was nothing short of memorable. Tiffany, your kindness welcomes anyone to any room. And Trey, your humor and positivity makes the best of any situation that you're put into. I can't wait to see all the great things that you all accomplish.
The folks at Ridgewood High School sure know how to have a good time. Spending the entire day with the Ridgewood FFA chapter was so refreshing and so enlightening, as they were one of my favorite chapters to visit this year. You guys were so intentional, so engaged, and willing to do things that you wouldn't normally do during a school day. Shout out to Mr. Pyers also for showing me one of the best sandwiches to have in West Lafayette at the Ridgewood General Store. Thank you so much for allowing me to spend the day with you guys, and I cannot wait to see where you go in the future.
Oh, hey there. Hey, Miller City FFA. Thank you all so much for allowing me to come and spend a day with you all. I loved getting to see the greenhouse that you all put up and how much work and effort went into it. I hope to see you all around. See ya.
Shout out to Miss HELLWIG from the WOODMORE FFA chapter. Miss HELLWIG, it was wonderful getting to meet and know you throughout the day. Whether you're chatting about your students' SAE projects or the events that you guys were hosting that year as a chapter, you could tell your passion for agriculture, FFA, and its members is undeniable. The works that you do for your community and your chapter is inspiring, and our organization is lucky to have someone like you leading and educating our youth. I cannot wait to see what all that you and your chapter do throughout the rest of this year, and I wish you the best of luck.
Hey NORWAYNE FFA, thank you so much for having me up to speak during your degree ceremony. I had so much fun speaking to your members, and I absolutely loved seeing all of the joy and excitement of those members getting their next degree and moving on in the ranks of FFA. Once again, thank you so much for having me up, and have an amazing year.
Shout out to the Wilmington FFA chapter. I enjoyed visiting you all back in the fall. From digging into workshops to sitting and enjoying the presence of each other, I know you all have hearts of gold. Your eagerness and excitement are powerful. Special shout out to the officer team. Thank you for sharing your perspectives and your intentions. They truly moved me. And thanks for letting me attend my very first Parley Po practice. Hope to see you all around.
Shout out to Camp Chapter 10 during the 4th session of Ohio FFA Camp. Now, you know who you are because in the middle of night games, we all played tetherball. Thank you so much for all of your excitement and truly just bringing joy to my face every time I see each of you. Thank you so much and continue to be the amazing people that you are.
Shout out to the Morgan FFA chapter. Thank you for braving through a 2-hour workshop with me, for stopping halfway through so that you could take me on a hayride so we could tour your test plot in your school, and for giving me a sneak peek into what it means to be at your green hand night. I really appreciate the opportunity to pet an ostrich, see an antelope, and a rhino in your school. I appreciate the time that we spent reminiscing on our favorite camp activity, your favorite contests, and our deep conversations at lunch. I can't wait to see all that you accomplish in the future.
Mosey, I want to give a huge shout out to the Northwestern FFA chapter. I had so much fun spending the day with you guys and having some awesome conversations about the CDEs, SAEs, and upcoming projects your chapter was working on. Thank you guys for impacting me and letting me come in and spending the day with you and seeing a lot of familiar faces while meeting a lot of new people. Thank you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of the year.
Shout out to the Western Reserve FFA chapter. Thank you guys for making one of my first chapter visits one of my most memorable. Whether it was the openness you guys had, making me feel like I was right at my home chapter, or the excitement you brought to the workshops, I will forever be grateful for the opportunity to meet each and every one of you. A special shout out to my friends Rachel and Haley for giving me a wonderful school tour. Have a great summer, guys, and I hope to see you all soon.